Hello guys, welcome back to Planet Him. So today guys, we're going to be checking out Couture Frankie. We finally have our Monster High girls back. This is honestly just like a full circle moment for me, but we're going to get into all that. But before we do, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to support my channel. Now let's get right into this video.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Frankie Stein, daughter of Frankenstein. What makes me me? I'd say it's my killer style. So much has happened, but don't take my word for it. Here, scream for yourself.
So, a little fun fact, a little behind the scenes tea. So basically, I already filmed this whole video and I accidentally deleted all the footage I had. So I don't really have any super good videos of her inbox still. But I will include some of the I did take some videos and stuff on Snapchat, so I will include those, and I'll maybe include some pictures of her in the box just so you guys can really get a feel for it and really see. But I do not have any like really good videos of her in there. But I'm sure you guys want to see her unboxed anyways. The box is sickening. Honestly, it feels really good. It doesn't feel cheap. Even the little logo thing on the front feels really nice, like to the touch. Overall, I love the whole box design. It's honestly a whole experience, and the box is really nice. It's kind of simple, but like it's very nice, and it looks really good. Frankie does come with Certificate of Authenticity. This certifies that your Monster High Couture Frankie Stein doll materialized through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. Signed by Rebecca Shipman. On the back, Frankie wrote, "Wait, is it day 400 or 4070? Either way, it's been a stitch or two since I last saw you. Lots of shocking stuff going on behind the screens. Don't you just love the way this look is put together? Check out this totally voltageous top with metallic skeletts and hardware vest for an edgy finish. The rest of the outfit is adorable with a terrifyingly zipper trimmed skirt plus high wattage heels with light switches. I can't believe Cleo actually found the time to design this after her break. Oops, like I said, lots going on behind the screens. I've been falling apart without you, so let's fang out more often. Period, Frankie. Let's fang out, girl. I'm all for it." So when you first open the box, you'll find the certificate. And if you look on the very top of the box, you'll see Frankie's diary. And on the very front of her diary, it reads, "If you find this along with my arm, can you return both, please? Thanks." Honestly, Frankie girl, I live. I live. I missed you, bitch. I really did. I missed you, girl. If you guys want to see pictures of her diary, I will leave pictures at the very end of the video. So if you want to see what her diary says, you want to get into it, just stick around to the very end and I will leave pictures of it. Frankie does come with the blue metallic stand and the blue metallic comb. I do love that the actual stand part of it is clear. I know a lot of people say that they break really easily. I've never had experienced that. I've never actually had a clear Monster High stand, so I'm gonna try and be really careful because I would be kind of mad if it just broke on me. It would be kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably cry. Anyways, her bag is really cute. It has black and blue stripes. On the very front of it, there's like this orange red bolts going across the front, and she also has like these yellow laces. Down at the bottom, it's like this black pleather. She also has black straps on the back. There's also like this zipper pull on the right side. Following that, there's a silver and black striped cloth going around the opening of the bag. I'm guessing it's supposed to mimic like an actual zipper. And her bag does actually open. You could put her fear book in there and maybe her Clawculus book. My girl's sickening. You know, she's ready for the day. Now, let's get into the scar of the show today. My girl Frankie. Starting off at the top of her head, she rocks a little bump it, and the ponytail holder for the little bump it situation is actually a spiked, it almost kind of looks like a spiked choker, but it's a hair piece. I live for that. On the left side of her head, she has two hairpins that say high voltage. And then the one at the bottom is like a metallic blue lightning bolt. I live for that. Her hair is really long. It's honestly just about as long as the picture, so they're not lying to you. They're not trying to give you long hair in the pictures if she really don't got it. It's very much long. It does need to be washed, and however it doesn't feel that good to the touch. It kind of feels kind of coarse. Like it's soft, but it also doesn't feel the best. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it might be like a little bit of product in it, but it is just as long as the pictures. Like it does feel soft. I'm sure after washing it, it's gonna be really nice, but I love her hair. She looks really good. She really does. I love the long hair on her. Rebecca, oh yeah, girl. Oh, you get all the claps for this one. This face is sickening. It's everything. I absolutely love the new eyes on them. I'm really hoping they have something similar to this on the Playline dolls, because I would love to see this on like Abby and Venus. Like, this new Monster High face is everything. First off, I love the bigger eyebrows, and honestly, they're not as detailed as the ones in the promo pics, which, you know, I would kind of expect. It was a prototype, you know what I'm saying? But these eyebrows do not look bad at all. I love them. Mine are perfectly placed. I don't feel like mine is wonky at all. I'm looking at it, I don't think it's wonky. Like, to me, she looks perfectly fine. I don't know. But her eyes, I love them. I'm in love with them. Her left eye is blue, her right eye is green. And the details in the eyes are spectacular. They look amazing. The makeup, with like that little hint of red to match her lipstick. Everything. I love like the little shiny coat they added over the lips and her eyes. Her eyelashes are sickening. You know how Rainbow High and them have a whole bunch of eyelashes? Hers are very much just kind of towards the end, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't have like eyelashes all over, but I like the way it looks. Like, her face looks adorable. She looks good. She still does have her signature little stitch across the left side of her cheek. I guess it would be her right. Anyways, you get what I'm saying, girl. And then her metallic earrings. I love the metallic accents throughout the outfit because it really pops. You know what I'm saying? It really pops. Like, it looks so good. It really, really does. The metallic earrings that she is wearing are very similar to her original earrings, which I kind of live for that, you know, a little nod back to her very first doll. But also, she has like this little lightning bolt at the top of her earring that she didn't have before. Behind that lightning bolt, she does have a clear plastic piece. I guess that's to keep the metallic paint from rubbing off onto her skin. So her neck bolts are actually metallic this time around, like this metallic silver color instead of like the regular kind of gray color like we used to get. And I really like how it looks. I don't know if this, I feel like it won't really, I don't know. I don't feel like they wouldn't do that in a Playline, but who knows? Who knows? We have no idea what the Playline looks like, but I'm excited for it. But I do love the metallic earrings. I feel like it goes really well with her other metallic jewelry. Down to her shirt situation. So over her shirt, she does have like this kind of metal looking hardware vest piece. Like, I don't really know how to describe it, but that's very much like what it's giving. And it has like little blue details around the little buckles towards the bottom. Under that, she has like this big like gray puff shirt. I don't really know what you would call this. Like, maybe it's like a sweaters type situation. I don't really know. But the sleeves are poofed, and on each sleeve it has metallic details, and throughout it has like darker gray lines kind of going through all out it. It looks kind of cool. Kind of gives like this cool effect. The actual cuffs of the sleeves matched her shirt she has under, and they both are separate pieces. The shirt she has under is like this collar crop top, and then the shirt has no sleeves. But under that, she has like this plastic on her arms to kind of protect her arms from staining or maybe even like the shirt tearing or anything like that. Coming down to this black belt she has on, it has a whole bunch of like studded pieces, and then right in the middle of it, there's like this lightning bolt. It has buckles. It looks really, really cute. It's not as metallic as her other pieces, or maybe it's just like because it's a different color. It just doesn't look as shiny as like her other pieces. I don't think it's like metallic necessarily, but it's a cute belt. It's a cute belt. At first I didn't know how I felt about the little vest piece and the belt together, but in person it looks really, really good. Down to this skirt, this is probably like, it's crazy how good this skirt feels. Like, I don't know, because I haven't had Monster High dolls in a long time. I don't have any of the collectors, but this right here, this skirt just feels so good. All the layers, the fabrics don't feel cheap. Like, it doesn't feel like a whole bunch of cheap pieces of fabric just thrown together. It honestly feels really, really nice. Each layer feels pretty thick, and even the top layer has like zipper details, and under it like there's this netting, and it's like cross netting. Like, it's not just all one long piece. Like, it feels really, really nice. It really, really does, especially like this little black layer. Like, it's a really nice skirt, and I love it. It's also, it kind of goes up a little further on her waist. Like, if you lift the belt up, it kind of goes up. It's about as far as the belt goes up, so it's really, really nice. Down to her shoes, she has that same strappy hardware kind of look. These shoes are honestly really, really cute. I don't think I would love them as much, but I honestly am obsessed with these. They're so, so cute. She has like the blue, metallic blue leather heel that actually moves. And then the bottoms of her shoes are black. And it looks like under the shoes, she has like some mechanical stuff going on down there. Very, very detailed and so, so cute. I love that they added in the painted in details. It honestly looks really, really nice. So, how do I feel about Frankie? What would I rate her? What would I give her? Is she worth it? Honestly, if you're a big Monster High fan and you like Monster High, I would definitely say yes. But if you're not a Monster High fan, I could see where a lot of questions will come up. I could see where you could be kind of hesitant to, actually purchase this. But I honestly think that the Couture dolls are very well executed. It's the fashion, it's the style, it's the metallic details all throughout, it's the eyelashes, it's the new face, the new eyes, the hair. Like, honestly, she's great. And honestly, for a Frankie doll, like, out of all the Frankie dolls, I think she might be my favorite one that I've ever seen, like, ever. Because she's just amazing. I definitely think I would give this Couture Frankie doll a 10 out of 10. Most definitely. Is it still kind of expensive? Yeah, I can't really justify the price. I can't just be like, oh, that's a great price. But to be honest, it's kind of giving a little bit more than, I would even say, like the Skeletor dolls. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're giving a little bit more. This is different than the Skeletors. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I remember being a kid and watching.
And for what it's worth, you don't need to be popular, Helene. The monsters that matter already know how awesome you are.
Be natural. Be yourself. And you'll be spot on. Yeah. Good advice.
You think you're all bad. But what have you ever done?
You two better watch your fangs.
Don't fret, love. It's what you think of you that's important.
Do you want me to unleash a plague on them? Because I have a new amulet I've been dying to try out.
And New Ghoul at School just kind of changed everything for me. Like, I started to get really invested in the show, and like, be yourself, be unique, be a monster just became a thing for me. That was something I would always repeat to myself because I was like, I feel like really connected to the characters that were in the show. So I was like, if these people can do it, I can do it too. I could be myself, I could be unique, all that kind of stuff. Because I've always felt like very different. Because I'm a black gay male that likes to play with dolls. Even as a kid, I collected Barney dolls. Like, Barney was super inspiring to me. I was always questioning, like, why I was obsessed with these things, but it's because for me, like, I seen myself in a lot of these characters, in Barney and the kids that would be in that show, and then in Monster High characters like Frankie and Claudine. Monster High honestly just hits a different place in my heart. That's why it will always, always be my favorite. It's pretty much my childhood, you know what I'm saying? Been watching them for years and super invested in the shows, the movies. Like, I've seen those movies too many times. I love Frankie. I think she's great. I'm definitely gonna get the others eventually. I want to hear what you guys have to say about her. Do you guys think she's worth it or not? I will also make sure I leave pictures at the very end of her diary. But please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to support my channel. And make sure you guys are always being yourself and staying true to who you are, because you are yourself that at least. Peace, y'all.